So we were just talking about why we're here. I don't know if that's a question you have. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
Of course, it's one of
yeah,
the more profound questions.
yeah.
What
Like,
is, what's the meaning of life and all that good stuff? Um,
yeah.
so, what was the answer?
We haven't gotten there yet, but I, yeah. What is
Yeah.
my major purpose in life? In this, I think it's to become spiritually awake. So I'm working on that. So
Well, we were talking about Ramayana Maharishi, and one of his most profound things is he always used to say, "Who am I?" Which is basically a way to self-reflect, like, who are you really? Like, what is your true purpose on this 3D, how could I say, physical plane? and, and he would always, like, tell you to self-observe, like, in yoga, we always don't identify like, oh, well, I'm not my car because that's a piece of metal, and I'm not my bank account because that's just a bunch of ones and zeros, and I'm not Democrat or not Republican. That's just something they try to trick you into identifying. I'm not my football team. I'm not my basketball team. So who really am I? And it really, your soul remembers this path. Kriya Yoga is waiting. Visit kriyayogamasterclass.com to book your initiation call now. Now let's return back to the path. Trains you to kind of self-observe yourself and kind of look at yourself into the deeper meaning of life, and which is really profound. Like, and in my case, I mean, I don't have the answers. This is a really profound question. So I would just say it helps you see beyond it peels the layers of the onion back, let's say it like that, and you begin to go back as far as you can and see how far you could go down the rabbit hole to
yeah,
see who you truly are. And you really begin to see, like, how could I explain this? You're more of a divine spark. Like, when when Chad was here, I liked when he said that Tom Campbell said we're a chip off the old block. So the source is the block, and we're just a chip off that super block. Or it's like we're a drop off the ocean, and the source is the ocean. Or the source is the sun, and we're just a spark off the sun. So, like, that's how I would look at it. But doing these kind of techniques, it helps you to really self-observe and see who you really are. And you stop identifying with all this stuff. And you start shedding all this kind of identification. You know, they have these affirmations, like I said before, neti neti. You know, I am not this, not this. So, like, I am not my car. I am not, you know, my nationalism, you know. I am not American. I am not a Democrat or Republican. I am not my football team. I am not any of this. So it really helps you kind of shed all these identifications you've been conditioned to hold on to. And when you really go back, you realize that I'm just energy, a spark from the source, or something like that, like
yeah,
a drop in the ocean, you know, like, so I am not any of this, and I don't identify with all this crazy material Maya delusion or any of this stuff. So that's why the real profound path in yoga is like a sannyasi path, which is like a renunciate path, or a gori path, which is a extreme renunciate path. They just let go of everything and they don't care about nothing. So it really helps you to really see what is important in life and what isn't important in life. So, like I was telling Veronica before, Ramayana Maharishi, which is arguably one of the greatest Kriya yogis. I mean, there've been a lot. Let's say he's in the top 5 for sure. When he came to the place of his ashram, he just took his money and threw it in the lake. like threw it in the water. I don't want to touch this dirty money again. It's taken my focus on my true nature, which is higher consciousness and trying to be divine oneness, so, or divine love. So when he threw it in the water, he got his wish and he never had to touch money again, which I think is a truly beautiful story, and I aspire to be like Ramayana Maharishi one day also. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, visit freekriyayoga.com, or check out our related video right here.